Hi, in this video, we will show you some very powerful features provided by IDE for Python annotation. You can see from my desktop, and now I'm using PyCharm. PyCharm is a very powerful Python IDE. And from the editor, you can see I have defined a function for, and this function has two arguments, item 1 and item 2. So as a programmer, I know that I want item 1 to be a Python list, item 2 to be a Python dictionary. Although we can use docstring, for example, and we can use docstring, and here we can point out that this is a list and this is a dictionary. For example, we will return a list. And now in the function body, if we write item 1, and for item 1, we know that item 1 is a list. So here, the promote message here for autocomplete is totally wrong. For example, for item 1, we can use append, but the IDE cannot promote the append method to us. Okay, so this is the traditional way to define a function, and the IDE don't know exactly the type of the arguments here. But if we use annotation, for example, we define the function and we point out that item 1 is a Python list, for example, list of integer, and item 2 is a dictionary, and the key is string, value is integer, and this function will return a list. Okay, list of for example, is list of a dictionary, and the dictionary k is integer, k is string, and value is integer. Okay, now if we type something in the function body, for example, item 1 dot, and you can see from the promote message here, all these methods are list building methods like append, copy, count, extend, and for item 2, you can see the promote message here for autocomplete, case, copy, items, pop. These are all the built-in methods for dictionary. So here we use type annotation, tell the IDE the exactly type of each arguments, and the IDE could use this information to do autocomplete. Okay, so this is a very, very powerful feature for IDE. And also here, if we return, for example, we return an integer, and from the promote message, it will tell us expected type list of a dictionary, but we got int instead. So here we should return a list of dictionary. For example, we return an empty list. This will be right. Okay, so this is a very, very powerful feature for IDE plus type annotation. This will help us to understand the arguments in our function body and help us to do some coding. Okay, but if we want to get the same results from other IDEs like VS Code or other IDE like Sublime Text, at least we need to install some extensions or plugins. But for now, for VS Code, the extension doesn't support that, so we cannot get the promote message for autocomplete. For example, here we have a function and the argument type is list, but if we type prime dot, the IDE cannot tell us we can use what kind of methods for this parameter. Okay, so this is the limitation for VS Code. Actually, I think maybe in the future there will be some extensions we can use to do the autocomplete, but now the best choice is PyCharm. Okay, and please pay attention. VS Code actually can do autocomplete for some circumstances. For example, if we have a list and now VS Code know A is a list, so we type A dot and it will give us some promote message for autocomplete. For example, append. Okay, so just like the type library, type hint, VS Code doesn't support. And if you find some extensions can do the autocomplete for this kind of situation, please tell me and I can record some videos to show for other people. Okay, this is this video for IDE. Thanks.